and it's been a blessing watching them grow and head out on their own. We love you all. Erin was our firstborn and brought big changes to our lives as we figured out how to care for and raise a child. There are so many special memories, Erin, from your childhood, but the one image that always comes to my mind is her as a little girl sitting on the piano bench with me, learning to play. I taught all our kids to play beginning piano, and after a while, Erin and her sister Amy surpassed my skills and began taking lessons with a more advanced teacher. Music education was important to Ann and I. We felt that music really helped develop a complete person. So Ann and I imposed a requirement that every one of our children participate in music and art programs throughout their elementary and high school years. If you listen carefully, you can hear the eyes rolling right now. This was met with enthusiasm while they were young, but became more of a struggle as they grew older. Our home was filled with the sounds of various instruments through the years, and none of us will ever forget Ryan's trumpet and electric guitar days.
Satan.
Everyone endured through high school except Ryan, who negotiated an early release from that contract to pursue soccer and football during his last couple years of high school. I'll tell you what, they all were talented. Ryan can sing, and Ryan knows music. Don't let him tell you otherwise. For Erin, music came easy, and she excelled at the instrument she studied. She settled in on vocal music, and we came to realize that she had a real gift for singing. And Sume was part of helping us understand that. She sang and acted lead roles in every high school production, garnered many honor choir and contest awards. She had found her passion and decided to pursue music as a career. We looked forward to attending concerts and operas to hear her sing. She earned music degrees at Luther College here in Iowa, University of North Texas, and Montclair State University in New Jersey. And it was there she settled down to pursue a music career. It was also there that she met Kristian, and their love story began. When Erin shared with us that she had met someone from New Jersey and been dating for a while and wanted us to meet him, a lot of stereotypes flooded in her minds. She was dating a Jersey guy. Our first encounter with Kristian was via a Zoom meeting. He was charming and engaging, and it was clear that he and Erin had grown close. It was a good first impression for us. Kristian, how's it for you?
Yeah.
There was a bit of secrecy, though, around his occupation. Erin vaguely mentioned law enforcement and said he traveled a lot, but wouldn't say exactly what he did or where he was going. So now we had a Jersey guy cloaked in mystery. Kristian was showing up more and more with Erin in family Zoom meetings, joining in to celebrate birthdays and holidays, and we were getting to know more about him. We finally met Kristian in person in Iowa in 2020 and visited New Jersey a couple times and met his family. It was during a visit I made alone to New Jersey where he formally asked for Erin's hand in marriage. He was so polite and sweet and nervous. As parents, we raise our children carefully, ensuring their safety of their surroundings while they're young, monitoring their friends and social activities as they grow up. We want them to be safe and develop healthy relationships. Fathers of daughters are particularly critical of anyone with romantic interests with their daughter. In every encounter with Kristian, I was looking to gain insight into who he is, what he believed, how he treated others, and interacted with his family. Was he the right guy for my daughter? What I came to see, and what Tyler highlighted many of the traits, I came to see a strong, responsible, passionate, fun-loving, caring young man who was deeply dedicated to his family. During a visit to Iowa, we talked about his time growing up and how he helped his parents care for his brothers. He shared with me how he worked to gain acceptance at the John Jay College of Criminal Justice in New York City and worked multiple jobs to pay his way through college. And then there was a music connection. Both his mom, Kristiana, his aunt, Lilia, and their mother, Uda, had musical backgrounds. Uda had actually been a professional opera singer in Germany, and clearly this was more than coincidence. Music had played a part in shaping Kristian and a part in bringing them together. Kristian and Tim, you raised an amazing son. I'm honored to have him as a son-in-law. Welcome to the family. That's all well and good, but now you get the lecture. 35 years ago, I stood at the altar of a church in central Wisconsin and watched as my soon-to-be father-in-law, Gregorich, walked his youngest daughter, Erin, down the aisle to marry me. Today, I walked my oldest daughter, Erin, down the aisle. She was wearing the very dress and more 35 years ago. And that was brought back to life by Diane Hansen. Where are you today? There you are. What a great job. Our lives were, I can't even believe to express how that felt. It was surreal. Our lives were changed forever on that day when we were married, just as your lives are today. Through the years, raising 4 beautiful children, I learned a lot about love and relationships, and duty bound to share some of that knowledge with the two of you. First and foremost, marriage is hard work, but infinitely rewarding to those willing to put in the effort. St. Augustine wrote a great deal about love, and one of the things he said is, to love is to will the good of the other. We heard Father Red say that in the homily today, if you were paying attention. He actually said that, I'm like, man, he's taking my word. To love is to will the good of the other. Such a simple statement with profound meaning. We often think about love only in the romantic context, describing it as a feeling and emotion. But if we don't go beyond those feelings, we can't know true love. This day has been filled with romantic expressions and ceremony. A beautiful bride, a handsome groom, surrounded by family and friends, a great celebration, and rightfully so. This occasion is a big deal. As you move forward from this day, the routine of daily life will consume much of your time and energy. You'll need to be purposeful in creating time and moments to stay connected. You have a lifetime of learning and growing as individuals and as a couple in front of you. Support and encourage each other along the way. Be each other's champion, defender, and friend. Will the good of the other. All right, everybody grab a drink. Please join me in raising your glass to congratulate Erin and Kristian on the occasion of their wedding. May you cherish relationships over possessions, understanding over knowledge. May joy, peace, and health be your constant companions. And may your lives be full of adventure, passion, gratitude, purpose, and love. Cheers.
Yeah. I got it. Oh, I got it. Somebody.
And John, thank you for your
It
amazing
was somebody.
speeches. We appreciate everyone coming out here. Thank you for all for coming. We've had a lot of cancellations, so we really appreciate everyone that was here. As you know, a little background, Erin loves music, obviously everyone knows that, and loves singing. Our first date was at a bar in Egan's, and our song is Time is Love. Just a little background. Now, I had a surprise for Erin. I've been telling her that I was gonna dance, but that's not right. I actually went down to Nashville and found a country singer, and I went to a recording booth with him, and we made a special song just for us. And we, obviously, and just for context, I am not singing. The guy is singing, but we helped create the song together. So this is it.
Erin, my wife. Feels good to say that. I will always love you more.
Sounding fun.
I'll never forget reading my begins the first page of our story. The way you sat up so straight against your drink like a source from me. And back and forth we go, my bed lifted till finally after all the Netflix and lightning lockdown time to agree to move with me. I ran 10 others and I just want this life we made. I know I'm on the go a lot, but there's nothing like coming home to your face. From Ian's at the sun to the bright future, looking towards this thing just grows in my heart, stronger today than ever before. Time is love and we got so much and it never leaves in store. Erin, I love you more. Look into my eyes as I get lost in yours. My soulmate put love on my life. I can't believe I get to call you my wife. I cherish every single moment. Hikes with our dogs, barrel house date nights. We had road trips, every vacation, backyard parties till 4th of July. Let's keep doing what we love. You keep me loving this whole life through. Don't worry, I'll give us some far. I'll be smiling